This is the story of Mr. Okoro and his 3 sons. In the quiet village of Okoro in Delta State, lived a respected Arobo elder named Mr. Okoro. A man of great pride and discipline, Mr. Okoro had raised his 3 sons mostly alone, as their mother passed away when the youngest was still a baby. Life had not been kind to him, but he worked hard as a palm wine tapper and later, as a trader in Warri. His sons were the legacy he hoped to leave behind. The first son, Ogonetiga, was brilliant but rebellious. As a teenager, he resented his father's strict rules and the burden of responsibility placed on his shoulders after their mother's death. At the age of 17, after a bitter quarrel with Mr. Okoro, he left the village without saying goodbye. Rumors had it he went to Lagos, and then to Ghana. For many years, there was no word from him. Mr. Okoro kept a small photo of him, the last taken before he left, hidden in his Bible. Unknowing to the family, Ogonetiga fought to survive in the streets of Accra. But eventually, his intelligence paid off. He earned a scholarship and studied engineering. Years later, he became a civil engineer, working on roads and bridges across West Africa. He kept his past buried, ashamed of how he left. The second son, Moro, was calm and obedient, the opposite of his elder brother. He stayed close to his father and learned from him. He was not the brightest in school, but he was determined. With support from a local church group, Moro became a teacher at a secondary school in Abroka. He was well respected, known for his patience and honesty. Mr. Okoro saw in him the stability he longed for in his family. Moro missed his elder brother, but he had long accepted that Ogonetiga had chosen a different path. He focused instead on guiding the youngest Ogoga. The third son, Ogoga, was only a toddler when his eldest brother left. He grew up with stories of a brother he barely knew. All he had was a faded photo and scattered tales from Moro. But Ogoga grew bitter. The streets of Okoro were rougher than they used to be, and Mr. Okoro, now older and frailer, could not keep up with the boy's wild spirit. Despite Moro's best efforts, Ogoga fell in with the wrong crowd. At first, it was petty theft, bicycles, phones. Then, armed robbery. He became notorious, leading a gang that terrorized nearby towns. Mr. Okoro's name, once honored, became a whisper of shame. The old man wept many nights, asking where he had gone wrong. One rainy afternoon, a stranger in a Toyota Jeep arrived in Okoro. Clean-shaven, tall, and with a commanding presence, he walked straight to Mr. Okoro's compound. It was Ogonetiga. After nearly 2 decades, he had returned. The reunion was emotional. Mr. Okoro cried, holding his son like a lost treasure. Moro came later, shocked but overjoyed. Ogonetiga told them of his journey, his shame, and his desire to reconnect. He had come to rebuild his father's house, and perhaps, the family. But when he met Ogoga, the reunion was cold. Ogoga, now hardened, sneered at the brother he never truly knew. "So you're the prodigal son everyone cried about," he scoffed. "And you're the thief who disgraced our name." Ogonetiga replied calmly. Tension hung in the air. But something in Ogonetiga's tone shook Ogoga, not anger, not judgment, just sorrow. In the weeks that followed, Ogonetiga tried to reach his younger brother. He offered him a chance money to learn a trade, a place in Warri to start anew. Ogoga resisted, clinging to the streets. One night, during a botched robbery, Ogoga was shot and arrested. When Moro and Mr. Okoro heard, they wept. But it was Ogonetiga who showed up at the police